You ever get that feeling you're watching a magic show in the market, right? Mainstream media is flashing all these shiny objects, talking up the next big thing, and they're really hoping you don't see what's happening behind the curtain. Well, today, we're not just watching the show. We're going backstage. We are going to decode the whale wallets and find the glitch in their matrix.
And hey, right on cue, here's the official narrative. Just listen to that. Integrated offerings, multi-asset solutions. It's all just corporate speak, and it's engineered to sound so complex, so overwhelming, that you feel like you need a PhD just to keep up. It's basically the sound of a $1,000 suit whispering, "Don't worry, we're smarter than you."
But here's what they're actually saying, right? When you strip away all that jargon, the message is always the same. Trust us, don't ask any questions, just hand over your cash, and we'll take care of the rest. That's the oldest trick in the book.
Now this is where it gets really interesting. How they set up the whole performance, the entire financial media machine. That's the magic trick. It's the puff of smoke, the beautiful assistant, the thing they point at with a big flourish. But their hands, the ones quietly moving billions of dollars around, well, those are moving somewhere else entirely.
And that's the real question, isn't it? What if this whole spectacle isn't just a simple distraction? What if it's actually a trap? One specifically designed to lure you, the retail trader, into a really bad bet. Well, that's what we're here to find out.
All right, so first let's look at the official story. The narrative they're blasting across every single financial news channel. This is what they want you to be looking at.
And would you look at that? It's a wall of noise, and it's all pointing in one direction. AI, Nvidia this, Google that, venture capital. They want every single retail ape laser-focused on these tickers. It's a perfectly coordinated hype machine, you know?
So, let's be clear. This isn't news. This is a carefully crafted narrative designed to herd the masses towards maximum volatility, maximum risk, and yeah, maximum hype. While your eyes are glued to the shiny AI rocket ship, their hands are busy somewhere else. So, if all that is just noise, where's the signal? Well, to find it, we need to ignore the headlines completely and just follow the money. It's time to look at the raw data.
And this is our tool, our little backdoor into the system. Data Roma tracks the filings of the super investors, the whales, the hedge fund titans. It doesn't report on their theories or their fancy press releases. No, it reports on one thing and one thing only: where they are putting their billions. It is the glitch that reveals the truth.
And this just brilliantly shows the disconnect. While the media is screaming AI, 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 the whales are quietly buying auto services, heavy machinery, beer. I mean, look at these names: Roper Technologies, Monroe, Caterpillar, Molson, Coors. These are not the high-flying tech stocks you're hearing about on TV. Not at all. They are solid, boring, value-driven companies. This is where the real money is hiding.
But just how much money are we really talking about here? I mean, it's easy to see a list of tickers and just kind of dismiss it. So let's pick one. Let's zoom in on one of these so-called boring trades and see the true scale of what's happening behind that curtain.
Okay, so let's check out Roper Technologies. One of the super investors just bought, get this, over 3.6 million shares. That's a huge move, but that's just a start of it. The purchase price? It was around $452 per share. So we've got the number of shares and we've got the price per share. Now for the big reveal. That is a single trade worth over $1.6 billion. One bet. On a boring industrial software company that you probably didn't hear a single peep about on the news. Seriously, let that number sink in. While they're telling you to chase Nvidia, they are dropping the GDP of a small country on industrial tech.
So, we have the official story and we have the whale's playbook. Let's put them side by side and see just how big this glitch in the matrix really is.
So on one side, you've got the media screaming about tech volatility. Nvidia might dip, get ready to trade. And on the other side, you have the data, a quiet, colossal $1.6 billion bet on a boring industrial company. Look, this is not a coincidence. This is a calculated move.
All right, quick reality check. This is not financial advice, okay? We're not telling you what to buy or sell. We are just looking at the data, spotting patterns, and sharing what we find. Think of it as educational entertainment for us market junkies. The market is a casino, after all.
So we've seen the illusion, and we've seen what's happening behind the curtain. Now let's finally answer the question we started with. What is the purpose of this whole elaborate performance?
Yeah, what is the hidden trap that they've been setting for retail?
Why go through all this trouble of building this massive AI media blitz while they're quietly accumulating billions in totally different sectors?
Here it is, the playbook, step by step. 1. Create the hype. Flood the media with stories about the next big thing. 2. Distract retail traders. Get everyone and their grandma chasing those volatile, high-risk stocks. 3. Quietly accumulate. While everyone's watching the rocket ship, they're buying up solid, value-driven companies. And 4. Pull the rug. When that hype bubble inevitably pops, retail is left holding the bag, while the whales, they're sitting on a pile of real, tangible assets.
This says it all, doesn't it? The entire media narrative is about selling you the dream of going to the moon. They're selling you the rocket fuel, the diamond hands, the whole hodl mentality for these super high-risk assets. But with their own money, they're quietly building a bomb-proof bunker made of industrial tech, auto parts, and beer.
And that's the real takeaway here. This isn't just about one set of stocks. It's about a framework, a new way of seeing the market. Now that you can see this glitch, this massive disconnect between the story and reality, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other magic tricks are they performing right in front of our eyes? What other parts of the matrix are built on a lie? That's the question you need to start asking yourself.
We are watching this chart like a hawk. And while you wait for the next candle, go grab your free gear. Sign up for Public to get $20 in free assets, check Webull for that BTC promo, or grab your Nvidia stock on Moomoo. All the links are in the description. Smash that like button, subscribe to the tribe. Apes together strong.